Good morning and welcome to the E-class of St.Xaviers High School, Kandirpur. Today, we are going to study Science of Standard 7, Chapter number 12, that is Reproduction in Plants, Part 1. So children, what is reproduction in plants? So children, till now we have studied about the transportation and nutrition as well as the food which we take, their whole procedure. Now, the next topic, that is reproduction. Okay. Introduction. Let us see that every person needs to reproduce of their own kind. Okay, so every organism has to reproduce of their own kind. To produce its kind is a characteristic of all living organisms. So human beings produce their own kind. Okay, animals also produce their own kind. Insects also produce their own kind. The production of new individuals from their parent is known as a reproduction. Our first topic of this chapter, that is 12.1, modes of reproduction. So children, there are two modes of reproduction: sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So children, in sexual reproduction, there is a need of two parents. But in asexual reproduction, there is no need of two parents. Only one parent is essential for the new individual reproduction. Most plants have roots, stems and leaves. These are the vegetative part. Okay, plant के vegetative part है through which asexual reproduction can be done of a plant. These are called vegetative parts of a plant. After a certain period of growth, most plants bear flowers. Okay, we eat the fruits and usually discard these seeds. And what we do, we discard the seeds, and these seeds, when it gets germinated, and they produce a new plant. And this seed formation is considered in the sexual reproduction. So the plants which comes from the seeds, they are the sexual reproductive plant. Seeds germinate and form new plants. The flowers perform the function of reproduction in plants. Flowers are the reproductive parts of the plant. A flower may have either the male part or the female part of both, male as well as female. There are several ways by which plant produce their offspring. Offspring means uske same kind. Okay. These are categorized into two types: asexual reproduction as well as the sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, plants can give rise to the new plants without seeds, whereas in sexual reproduction, new plants are obtained from the seeds. The most important topic, that is asexual reproduction. So children, in this video we will be studying about the asexual reproduction, and in our next video we will be studying the sexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, new plants are obtained without production of seeds or spores. Vegetative propagation. See children, we are studying now only about the vegetative parts of the plant, that were leaves, stem, branches, roots. Okay, one more thing is added, that is bud. So that bud is also a vegetative part of a plant. It is a type of asexual reproduction in which new plants are produced from roots, stems, leaves and buds. Since reproduction is through the vegetative parts of the plant, that's why this whole procedure is known as vegetative propagation. Now let us see how the buds are a vegetative part of a plant. By this activity we can see that what we have to do, we have to cut a branch of a rose stem, okay, and then we have to dig into the soil and we have to keep it like that in a bud, that the bud should be coming out. Here we can see this is a plant, okay, and this is a stem part, okay. Here the bud is formed So that bud part we have to cut and we have to dig it into the soil, and from that bud the leaf production will be done. The leaf will rise. So children, what we have to do? We have to bury the cutting in the soil. A knot is a part of a stem branch at which a leaf arises. Okay. What we have to do? We have to water the cutting stem and regularly so that it will be turned into an individual plant. So flower birds developing into flowers. Apart from flower birds, there are birds in the axil. Okay, flowers में birds होते हैं. In this stem also at the axil part, there we are having the buds. Okay, children. So of leaves which develop into the shoots. Shoots means the upper part of the plant, and roots are the downward part of the plant. A bud consists of a short stem around which the immature overlapping leaves are folded. Here you can see the small leaf is there. Okay, so that is the immature leaf which is there. Okay, the vegetative buds can also give rise to the new plant. So from that vegetative part of the bud, we can also have a new plant. Let us see our next activity, that is 12.2. Here you can see that we have taken a fresh potato, and then we will be, what we are doing, we are here on the potato, there are little scars, and from that scars, this bud is formed. Okay, so this bud may say, what will happen from this bud? Okay, a new plant will be generated. Okay, and if we will be cutting the potato into pieces, and then we would be germinating, then what, a single piece will be converted into this pot in a separate plant. Stem cutting of rose potato. Okay, sprouting from eye. Gingerbill will help new plants. Sprouting from it, likewise you can also grow ginger or turmeric. Bryophyllum, sprout leaf plant. Okay, what is that? A sprout leaf plant is there. That is a bryophyllum which has buds in the margins of its leaves. If a leaf of this plant falls on a moist soil, then each bud can give a rise to a new plant. Now children, let us see more about in this topic. The roots of some plants can also give rise to the new plants. Sweet potato and dalia are their examples. कि उसके roots को भी cut करके आप उसका new plant बना सकते हैं. Plants such as cacti produce new plants when their parts get detached from the main plant body. Each detached part can grow into an individual plant. Reproduction in yeast by budding. Okay, in yeast also what happens from the budding procedure? The yeast is produced bryophyllum with the buds in the margin. Plants produced by vegetative propagation take less time to grow and bear flowers and fruits very earlier. So, asexual to reproduction है. What will happen in that? The very quick and very fast production of fruits as well as flower has been observed as compared to the sexual reproduction which is occurred from the seed. Okay, and this asexual reproductive plant is exactly the copy of the parent. क्योंकि वो single parent में से बना हुआ है, तो वो अपने parent का same as copy it would be there. It would be no changes in them. If the two parents are added, then in the offspring there are some changes which has been observed. But whereas in the asexual reproduction, when only one parent is involved, it is exact the copy of the parent. Plants produced by sexual reproduction have characters of both the parents. Plants produce seeds as a result of the sexual reproduction. So children, our next topic that is budding. Yeast. In yeast, this whole procedure can be observed very nicely. See here, we can see this is the yeast, okay? And from here, a bud will arise. See, this is the bud that has been arised, okay? And in this, the nucleus also elongated, and then it will be separated from its mother. another yeast, and then it will form a chain of, yeast. Yeast can be seen only under a microscope. These grow and multiply in very few hours if sufficient nutrient are made available to them. तो few hours में क्या हो जाएगा? They will reproduce very fast. If you know, in baking purpose also yeast is used. Yeast is a single-celled organism. The small bulb-like projection coming out from the yeast cell is called a bud. The bud gradually grows and gets detached from the parent cell and forms a new yeast cell. So, वो जो new yeast cell will be, what it will do? It will take the nutrients, it will grow, and after they grow, it will also reproduce. Okay, as a new individual. The new yeast cell grows, matures, and produces more yeast cells. If this process continues, a large number of yeast cells are produced in a very short time. So this is the whole yeast cells formation. Okay, how these are replicated and how they are reproduced in a very fast way. Our next topic, that is fragmentation. A slimy green layer is observed on the stagnant water. Okay, जो green slimy layer होता है, that is an algae. Okay, children. So this algae, how it is produced? It is produced by the fragmentation method of asexual reproduction. What will happen in that also? Suppose this is an formation of, this is the diagram of an algae. This is the algae. What it will do? It will divide it into its parts. फिर ये जो इनके parts हैं, that will also grow as an individual fungi. Sorry, algae. It will behave as an individual algae. So children, this way that algae can occupy a very large amount of area of water within few time. When water and nutrients are available, algae grow and multiply rapidly by the fragmentation method, and algae breaks up into two or more fragments. Fragment means pieces. These fragments or pieces grow into new individuals. This process continues and they cover a large area in a very short period of time. We have seen this diagram. Our last topic of asexual reproduction and of this video, that is spore formation. Here you can see that this is the reproduction through spore formation in fungus. So there is a fungus, okay, in this area, okay, in this, that is the hypha, and what is these spores? These spores are fungus के जो can spread in the atmosphere and can, what they do? They can produce the fungi in a more amount. As they are having the covering, they can move to very wide space and they can survive in the unfavorable conditions such as high temperature also. Okay, तो क्या होगा? वो जल्दी से damage नहीं होगा and they can reproduce from this spore. The fungi on a bread peas grow from spores which are present in the egg. Suppose children, you do an experiment at your home. Take a piece of bread and keep it in the box, okay, and leave it for 3 to 4 days. फिर क्या होगा? Any cottony type thing you will be able to observe on the surface of the bread. वो क्या है? That is a fungi. Okay, it may be of brown color, it may be of white color, it may be of green, yellow. Okay, there are various kinds of fungi. The spores in the cotton-like mesh on the bread, when spores are released, they keep floating in the atmosphere, that is air. As they are very light, they can cover very long distances also. The spores are asexual reproductive bodies. Each spore is covered by a hard protective layer okay, which withstand unfavorable conditions such as high temperature and low humidity, okay, जहाँ moisture बहुत कम होता है, that is the low humidity. So they can survive for a longer time under favorable conditions. A spore germinates and develops into a new individual. So in this way, the plants such as moss and ferns also reproduce by means of the spores. So this was all about the asexual reproduction. Now in our next video we will be studying about the sexual reproduction. Thank you and have a nice day.